it's not an excuse, Aaron, but when you don't have your starting offensive tackles out there, yeah, it's not an excuse, but I mean, do you kind of say you'll be okay when you're back at full strength, or I guess how do you view it?
That's an excuse, so we don't like to say that. These guys are NFL players. There's expectation, whoever's in there, that they're going to play well. We had a lot of chances today. You know, I'm not taking anything away from their defense, but we hurt ourselves many times, myself included. I had a lot of opportunities to score more than 7.
Aaron, last year we sat in Jacksonville and you know, people got all worked up that, oh, Aaron's not, you know, saying this is a total disaster or whatever, and you came out and obviously you guys were fine. Do you feel any differently coming out of this one than you did last year, or is it fairly similar?
Oh, no, I feel like we had a much better performance. We scored 4 more points than we did that day. There's a lot to build on when you compare the two. Look, it's tough to win in this league, and definitely tough to win when you get in your own way too many times. So, felt like, you know, we did some good things. We maybe, you know, got to get some more touches for Jonesy and Dylan. Made a lot of mistakes in the perimeter, missed some throws. So there's a lot to clean up all the way around.
How different do you think the game could have been if you get the touchdown on the first play, Christian?
Yeah, I don't really like playing those what-if games. But the games do usually come down to a few plays here and there. If C-Dub catches that one, 75-yard touchdown. If I pull the one on the goal line, I walk in for a touchdown. There's 14 points. Let's see, 23-7. Yeah, so we would have been right in it.
And you mentioned opportunities, but those are 2 you can definitely say. But what other opportunities were there really for you to make big plays? I mean, is there specific something? Because
Well, there's some execution issues for sure that didn't allow us. You know, the pick was a real dumb decision by me, but the play was a good play, and we totally blocked it wrong. You know, we're supposed to block a certain way. Z came basically untouched, and the back had to block him. I had to roll to the left. I guess that was a fumble. But just stuff like that, where we have a down-the-field shot. If we just block it the way we know we're supposed to block it, there's going to be an opportunity to take a shot down the field. We don't. I got to move. I should throw it away. I don't. I fumble, take the ball back, get 3 points. So that's one example. There were probably 3 or 4 others.
What did you think of the performance of the former teammates, Darius?
I don't really have any comment on Zarius.
so on that goal line one, is that an option for you to take it in, or would you just have to
Not
see
a play
it?
call. Just what I did. Just wing it there. Trust it.
You said you've had the identification of the young guys, the young receivers. Is that easier said than done now that games are starting to count, or are you still know there's going to be some growing pains?
I mean, he knew this was going to be growing pains. This is the real football. You know, it counts. It's different. There's nerves. I thought Christian ran a great route to start the game. You know, we talked about it during the week. Do you really want to start off with a bomb shot? I said, yeah, what the hell? Why not? You know, this kid can really fly. Let's give him a chance. I was teasing Patrick after the game that we got him. He said, yeah, I wasn't quite warmed up yet, but we got to make those plays. But those are going to happen. It's the mental mistakes that we really got to clean up, and there was too many across the board.
Is that where the majority of, at least, you know, obviously Fox Ice is you a few times on the sideline, you looked a little frustrated. Was it the mistakes? Is that the main thing that at that point that really bothered you?
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously it'd be great to have a 75-yard touchdown to start the game, but drops are going to happen. It's part of the game. It's the mental stuff that we just can't have because we're hurting ourselves, whether we're going the wrong way on a block or you know, missing the protection, something, or missing a hot, or not running the right route, the right depth. There was just too many mental mistakes.
Why is that, Aaron? I get the rookies because they're newish, some maybe they get a little bit of a break there, but I mean the old line has played some. Is that just week 1 jitters that you get out of the way and you think you'll be okay? I guess what is the disconnect?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure, Bill. I wish I had the answer there. It's it's different when it's real, I guess. You know, I know for me, it feels different, and the urgency goes up. But hey, love to be sitting here with very few mental mistakes in the first game, because then that eliminates you guys the opportunity to write about playing in the preseason or any of that stuff. But the truth is, I mean, we're professionals, so there's an expectation of performance, and it starts with preparation. And there was just too many preparation issues. It was surprising.
On the fourth down, from the one, when the Vikings called timeout, what was the discussion about what you guys were going to run, and how confident were you in that play going into it?
Yeah, I mean, I like the play call. There was one of two plays that we liked, and we were kind of going back and forth. We thought they might play some sort of pressure there, and they didn't. They just closed on the backside pretty hard. But again, I should have just pulled it. I would have walked in.
Aaron, what did you see from Christian after that play? How did you respond to that drop?
I mean, he had a couple catches, I believe, right? Look, we got to have patience with those guys. They're young. You know, they haven't been in the fire. Now that patience will be thinner as the season goes on, but the expectation will be high. So we'll keep them accountable, but it's going to happen. It's going to be drops. Hate to see it on the first play, but it's a part of it. It's going to be drops throughout the season.
So Aaron, who was that one play? I'm not trying to put it on him. I'm trying to understand some of the issues you had where Dobbs broke inside, and I think you threw it outside.
I just threw that. I threw that one away. I was about to throw it. I saw 22 just flying on my eyes. They're playing inside leverage on Kabi. It was kind of a strange alignment there. I felt like it wasn't there, so I was throwing it. Behind him.
There was one scramble drill. I think maybe did you want him to come back, and is that just experience on his part?
I don't know if it was him on that one. I felt like there were two guys in the middle of the field, and they both kind of did the opposite of what I was hoping they were going to do. Like they both kind of stopped instead of one stopping and the other one keep going. You know, that's heat of the battle stuff. Again, that situation, maybe I just throw it up to the middle there and hope somebody catches it. But, yeah, we'll learn from this. It sucks. But it's the NFL. We got to come back next week, put it all together, clean it up, hope to get a couple guys back, and, you know, see where Dave's at, see where Eldon's at, see where Allen's at, hopefully get those guys back, see how we come out, John and everybody else that got hurt. I know there's a few guys, so mostly on defense, I think. But yeah, we got to get some guys back on offense and get this thing going in the right direction.
Aaron, what's the balance between getting 33 more involved, but then also you have two rookies, a tight end who hasn't played since week 8 last year, Sammy, who's never caught a pass from you in a real game, getting them the ball too to kind of get their feet wet in this offense?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did one of those early in the game to Sammy, just when I maybe could have handed it off, although when I look back at the picture, it was probably the right decision, but I just kind of wanted to get the ball in Sammy's hands, get him a catch. We got to be able to throw the ball outside the numbers, and a lot of the plan this game seemed to be inside the number stuff. So Sammy didn't have a lot of opportunities, but we got to find a way to get him involved, because he's been playing great, he's been practicing great. So we'll get him involved. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, like I said, there's too many mental mistakes, miss some throws, can't turn the ball over, and then we had chances to be right in the game. You know, with that last drive being a game-winning field goal, not a fourth down 16.
Did you get what you wanted out of the Dillon and Jones together? Because it seems like you got them matched up against the linebackers.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we had some good positive plays in that. There's more, definitely a lot more. And I'm sure we'll keep adding to the list. But that was a good start for us with those two guys. They just, you see them. They with the ball in their hand, they're dangerous. And different types of players, but we got to keep getting them touches and early touches too, probably.
Two more for him. Even with a rough start, what do you build off of today?
Build off? Some young guys played their first game. Bobby came back from his injury. Those are positives. A lot to clean up.
Is it hard to play quarterback when you're kind of unsettled back there?
Nah. I've been unsettled for a long time. A lot of different games. I felt like overall the protection was pretty good. We had a couple that were probably on the line and a couple that I probably could have dished. But look, we'll clean it up. It sucks. It's a tough feeling, but they're a good team for sure. They're not a, you know, they're not going to be a 3 or 4 win team. That's going to be a team that we're going to be contending with in this division, and we got to turn around, head home Sunday Night Football against a 1-0 team. It's probably riding pretty high. And we got to have a better performance.